Freddie Freeman's or...
We're live, pal.
Oh, we're live?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But I catch you off guard.
Yeah, catch you off guard, just wiping tables down like a busboy. Yeah, welcome to the leader of the wipe table. I'm just going to spend the next half hour just mildly chit-chatting and wiping down this one section of the table.
Welcome to Table Talk.
With my hands. And not even with the towel or anything, just with my hands. So a weird one. It's Wednesday. Season 2 finale, this is. Putting a capper on the second season. We had a big extravaganza Sunday. I think we're still kind of recovering from it. That battle royal with the Donruss 1990s. A lot of good pulls out of that one. A lot of sleepers. We looked through. We sleeved up a bunch of stuff. I don't know really if it's gonna bear fruit. We might not be able to move into a palatial estate, but make a couple dreams come true if somebody needs some 1990 Donruss in their life on eBay or at any of these baseball card shows. Today we are pushing through the last 3 packs of the Topps 2020 Heritage set. Again, looks like the 1971 Topps set. Good card. We've had a few good cards come out of this one. I think the last time there was a few, valuable, not rookie cards, but some valuable veteran guys that stuck around. I'm producer Matt. We have as your mid yawn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anybody riding the chat that
Yeah, so we got a couple people in here. What's up, everybody? Okay. We are looking for young Yastrzemski, Marcus Stroman, Bo Bichette, Anthony Kay, Mike Trout, Jesus Luzardo,
yeah,
and Max Scherzer. Those are going to be the
we
top
did get the
guys.
Scherzer the last time. That was good. So yeah.
Wait, that Scherzer's worth $97?
Somebody was selling it on eBay for $97. I don't know if it had like a little piece of Scherzer's hand. Also, like these card sets, they have the relic cards that have a little bit of glove and a little bit of.
We haven't pulled yet.
We haven't pulled any of those yet. I would love to have one of those. I don't know if this is the type of box that we get those in. We got to look for those. Maybe that's a season 3 thing. We just hunt for relics on season 3. But regardless, here we go.
Real ones, autographs, and relic cards are in the.
Yeah.
There's actual autographs.
This is the sleeves, just in case we get something real good.
Actual autographs as compared to just the printed autograph.
So I said we wanted rookies. We got a great rookie here, Kyle Lewis, and a bunch of his friends. Kyle Lewis is on his way to being a pretty important guy for the Seattle Mariners.
Austin Nola, is that the pitcher's brother? Do you know?
Aaron Nola's brother? Could be. Does he spell it the same way?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a big start for being his brother.
Yeah. Utility guy for the old Marlins, Brian Anderson. Boy, I hate when Brian Anderson turns on the Mets and ends up having a good game because I feel like he doesn't pop as like an exciting player, but he's just I think he's like a Moneyball guy. As we have Moneyball on the background. Shh, don't tell Universal Pictures or whoever put this out.
We don't own the rights to this.
We don't
movie.
own the rights. That's why we turned the sound way down so you couldn't hear Billy Bean. Legend Miguel Cabrera, designated hitter. This is the end of Miggy's career. Miggy's he probably will be a Hall of Famer. Had that one phenomenal season where he hit almost 400.
Yeah, and didn't he lead all Triple Crown? He had Triple Crown as well.
Yeah. Pretty great. Teammate of Miggy here is Victor Reyes.
Guy that looks just happy to be on the team.
Yeah, again, just jazzed up. New Age performers. This probably is a subset that I got to look into. Eugenio Suarez. going to be a Cincinnati, cornerstone Cincinnati, but they were a playoff team this year. Onward and upward for the Cincinnati Reds. But that looks like it's part of a pretty cool like subset that we'll have to look into. Those new age performers. I'll have to see who else is part of that series. We've got Pittsburgh Pirates first baseman outfielder Jose Azuna.
He's the first one in that subset.
That's a number one.
He's number
okay.
one in NAP.
Interesting. Hey Yankee fans, your first baseman who led the American League in home runs this year, Luke Voit, unheralded before coming into this year, seems to be a superstar in the making. If he can stay healthy, if he can, fend off anybody, trying to take his job, or if they're going to take a catcher and put the catcher at first base to straighten him out. I don't know. They shouldn't, but he's a power hitter, Luke Voit. And he's I think right now, like if you're a Yankee fan who's like between the ages of 8 and 12, your favorite guy is Judge. Luke Voit should be your favorite guy. He should be they got a lot of guys on that team that could be your favorite guy.
He's unreal as a player.
But he's pretty great. Yuli Gurriel of the Houston Astros potentially could be eliminated from playoff contention tonight.
They shouldn't be in the playoffs.
They shouldn't be in the playoffs. We've said this before. And Irishman Sean Murphy of the Athletics, your catcher, Sean.
They really have a point off guard taking this picture, huh?
Well, I like the sunset. Like, you want to look at a really nice background in a photo? The sun setting or rising in the back? Very nice. For young Sean Murphy.
Leader of the pack.
That's right. Leader of the pack on that one. I'm going to go with Voit, because Voit did have a pretty stellar season for the Yankees this year. So, good for you. Good for old Luke Voit. Numero dos. Oh, we got to go. Hey, all-star, superstar, potential big-time free agent coming at you, George Springer.
Ooh.
Houston Astros. Going to command a lot of money. Does he need to come to the Mets? I don't know. If you can get him on a deal, maybe. But he's going to be free of the Astros this year, so that should be exciting to see where he actually lands. We've got Diamondbacks rookies, two of them here: Domingo Labella and Josh Rojas. Don't know much about either of those guys, other than that they have names and they're on the Diamondbacks.
Domingo Labella.
So, get ready for that. The value of that card to spike up, rookie guys.
They want to know if Springer brings a trash can to New York.
No, he doesn't do that anymore. They're not allowed to bang trash cans.
Oh, okay.
Also, because there's no fans, you can hear trash cans louder, so they're being real quiet about it.
Right. It's a silent,
White Sox outfielder Lurie Garcia. He's probably good, because the White Sox are another team. I like these.
This year.
We got Reds out of this. We got Astros. Well, Astros are probably on the decline. We got the A's. We got the White Sox. We got teams on the come up here. And another playoff team. Here we go. Versatile, could play anywhere in the field. Matt Carpenter. Actually, I think Matt Carpenter's extremely underrated as a ball player.
Very, very good player.
And again, plays anywhere, gets hits, got a glove, defensive replacement wherever you need him. Awesome talent. Pittsburgh Pirates outfielder and a rookie all-star from last season, Brian Reynolds. Let's see if the Pirates can get themselves back into contention in a few years. I doubt it. Beautiful stadium. Ranks number 1 as the best ballpark to go to. I highly recommend it, especially if you live on the East Coast, as pretty much everybody here that watches the show lives on the East Coast. When you can do it again, get in a car, go down to Pittsburgh, go over one of those bridges. Yankees catcher Austin Romine.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Stadium, one of the few East Coast stadiums that I haven't been to yet.
Yeah, it's worth it. The whole area.
I've traveled a ton.
The whole area is great.
Surprisingly, the other stadium I haven't been to,
Citi Field.
New Yankee Stadium.
You haven't been to New Yankee Stadium? As a Yankee fan, you're letting yourself down.
Yeah,
Do you like watching
Citi Field? I've been to because I worked the All-Star game.
Oh, okay.
I worked on the cleaning crew at the All-Star game.
Oh, nice. Have you ever watched the baseball game in an airport?
No.
That's kind of what Yankee Stadium feels like me. Very gray hallways when you walk in there. Until you see the field, and it's like, oh my God, it's Yankee Stadium. Former Indians pitcher, currently pitcher for the Padres, Mike Clevenger, traded in the before the deadline this year. Going to be a big time guy. Stay healthy.
Looks like
keep out of trouble.
On a skateboard.
He does. They all
He's
kind of
like this, what's up, dude?
Yeah, very kind of freewheeling. Former teammate of his, Tyler Nagin, outfielder for those same Cleveland Indians.
Is that a Q or a G?
It's an excellent question. Old man eyes can't really see. And then we have a Game 12 commemorative card for Carlos Correa. Series winning blast, series tying blast. That's a tough one to pick a leader of the pack on. I think the Matt Carpenter. I'm gonna go Mike Clevenger on that one because I think Mike Clevenger is gonna be a star. That's a prediction. It's not a spoiler. It's a prediction. See how I reverse that. Last pack of the season, guys. Who will be Mr. Irrelevant for the season? It's a good question. Well, thank you for asking that question. This is a one-sided conversation.
Yeah, I'm a little on the decline today.
Well, Yonskis. But I'm telling you, there's going to be something good in this pack that's going to wake everybody up. It's going to wake you up. It's not going to be the first guy. Outfielder for the Cubs. Has played in the league for a few years and hasn't really... he's there. Ian Happ. He's okay. Never great, but he's okay. A couple more Diamondbacks rookies. We got Alex Young and Zach Gallen. A couple dudes probably going to be dealt in a few years from the Diamondbacks. Let's see if they land on any other far more important teams. You've got a quizzical look about you.
Trying to find a good height check.
There might be one here. New York Mets pitcher.
Patrick's trying to start his own height check in here.
Question mark. A little Stevie Matz. Disappointment this year, Steven Matz. Very disappointed in the way that you played. Played yourself out of a starting rotation.
Steven Matz, height check.
We do a Steven Matz height check. Mets fans should know that Steven Matz is probably 6'3".
Okay.
But he
Patrick
pitches
5'11".
He pitches like he's 5'4". I can't say great things about Steven Matz, other than maybe he's 6'3". I think he's on the tall side. Because I think all those pitchers there are... Syndergaard is a super mountain man, so he's like 12'3".
Right. He pitches from the Mount Olympus.
I think DeGrom and Matz are both...
Patrick said 5'11".
Mid
Kim
six
says
guys.
6 foot. You said 6'3".
6'3".
Any other guesses coming
Expert opinion, 6'3".
30 seconds for guesses, and then you're irrelevant.
And that's it.
Nobody's guessing.
What do we got here, Stevie Matz's height?
You guys were all wrong.
Well,
He's 6'2".
6'2". I was closest. I went over. Price is Right rules.
Price is Right rules, you're out.
I'm out. Another pitcher, another side view. We've got Andrew Haney of the Angels. Again, little letdown season. Didn't help out Trout this year.
My hand
So,
is sort of violently shaking.
oh boy. Well, it was the side view. That's what it was. It's a lot of card to have in the side view. Third baseman outfielder for the Royals, Hunter Dozier. Young ball player.
Second card there.
Yeah. No, hey, these are good looking cards. Bounce back season for this guy. I was very impressed. As disappointed as I was in Stevie Matz, a nice bounce back year for potential Hall of Famer Robbie Cano. Don't you know? For a while there, he was leading the National League in hitting and had a stroke back, and certainly was a guy who, when he played he was excellent at the plate this year. Drove in some runs, hit some nice home runs. Maybe it was the pressure of not being booed that kept him up on top of it, but good for him. Orioles DH, first baseman, Renato Nunez. Not a lot in my brain.
Not a lot to be said there.
Not a lot to be said. Hey, you're on the Orioles. Sorry, kid.
First game in the majors, 2016.
Okay, so he's building that resume. Again, maybe he's not an Oriole anymore.
He was so excited about hitting the ball that he'd sometimes forget to bring his glove to the game.
Spoken like a true DH. Is a weird name. Williams Astudillo of the Twins. He's a catcher, third baseman. Look at a big softball player body on this guy.
The beard looks fake, or it's just a shadow.
It's a shadow of a beard, I think. Yeah.
No, it's a shadow. It looks like a fake old beard, though.
It's certainly a hefty looking. Either that, or it's just the way that the swing goes. Where
there's no way this guy was 225 pounds.
Remember, athletes are lean these days, so anybody who's a little heavy, he could be 225. You say he's hot.
Struck out just 8 times in 204 plate appearances.
Okay. Gets on base.
Yeah.
Tell Billy Bean.
Let's get him up.
Last guy. Here's
97 lifetime average.
Here's our Mr. Irrelevant this year. Royals shortstop Buddy Biancalana. No. Adalberto Mondesi. Shortstop, Royals. Mondesi. Maybe, is he the son of Rahul Mondesi? You don't think so? You just think that's a common name amongst baseball players?
It's a very common name.
Adalberto is not a common name.
No, the Mondeses.
Mondeses. I don't know much about him. Who's our leader of the pack? Is it Robbie Cano?
Don't you know?
Robbie Cano. Probably the standout of that.
Patrick's
that
confirming that it is son of Rahul.
Oh, okay. So we got a legacy.
You know what?
Let's check
he
his.
Does look like him.
Check his. Has he been in the league for a while? That could be a.
First game in Pro Bowl 2012. First game in the majors 2016.
Okay. All right. So he's not a rookie, but again, could be young to the sport. Just getting his footing, playing for a mediocre team, but.
Yeah, those Royals aren't what they used to be.
Nah, no, those aren't the 2015 or 2014 or 15 Royals that they were.
Moneyball Royals.
That's right. Yeah. So that's the episode for tonight. That is the season 2. We put a nice bow, a nice low key bow on that one. We're not shouting across a room about Stanley Jefferson cards or finding out.
We don't have the owner of the bar reaching into the shop.
Yeah. Also, he was telling me about the 1970 full set that he's got.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cabbage if he's got it in good condition.
Think so?
Yeah. One of the things for the season that we've got in the off season, I guess we'll be dark for about a month. We'll start back up in mid-November. So we got to get more inventory. We got to come up with more ideas for shows. Matt, you've got something in the hopper potentially for.
You want to show them what we pulled
for like a midday. So there's this. Would you get this at Target?
Yeah.
So Target, it's a box of 10 packs, randomly inserted packs. Some of them are really old, like
They're all 1990,
91 NFL. And then you've got a few of these. What was it?
Draft
like a draft pick. So premier draft. So Matt, how were you describing it as supplemental content?
Yeah, it's basically what I'm going to try to do is I have one in the can I'm going to release, and then I might go live first. Mm-hmm. But it's a single shot of me just opening some cards for you guys.
Okay. Yeah. And it's like a midday.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to call it the
Do we want to call it the lunchbox? Or, I had a better idea. Snack pack.
Yeah, we're going to call it the leader of the snack pack.
So that's coming up. That'll be kind of in between season 2 and season 3. There are more Battle Royale episodes coming on the way.
Yes.
We realize that that's an exciting kind of, at least for us opening the cards, it's very exciting, fast-paced stuff. So we're going to do that. We're going to innovate some. I've got some stats for the first 2 seasons that I'm compiling. How many times guys have appeared, how many times teams have appeared, so we can truly pare down to if the Brewers are still the favored team of leader of the pack, if Tom Bernansky is the heavenly sainted one. So look for that coming up. Couple polls, couple of questions, quizzes, trivia, stuff like that. Feedback is key. Feedback is awesome. So if you guys want to see something in particular on Leader of the Pack, haven't done hockey yet. If you guys think we should get some hockey packs, if you think we should get some golf, I did see a couple weeks ago somebody had like a set of golf cards around in the area. So I didn't pull the trigger. Trigger may be pulled at some point. Well, no,
How much can we say about golf? Let's be honest.
1992 golf, nonetheless. But hey, it's a possibility. We could be veering in that direction. I think a lot of these newer packs of cards are pretty great to look at. And Topps and Donruss and Bowman and Pinnacle, all those guys like put out a million different sets. So we could find packs of cards in 100 different places. So we're gonna be getting back into it after a couple weeks off. So enjoy the early part of the fall here.
Yeah.
Kick a bunch of leaves around. Do a little pumpkin carving. For producer Matt, for myself, for tiny vampire Jerry Seinfeld, who's also a bobblehead, but the head doesn't bobble. It's a real weird thing. For the great Muda, silent as always, but intimidating nonetheless. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow.